What's up, Three Timbers? I don't even know what we should call the Three Timbers channel, our followers. Okay, we'll come up with something. We'll add it in future videos. We are at our next big old project. This is gonna be about a $25,000 project. We'll break down the numbers at the end. The front here, this is gonna be a change. We are tearing out the sod. We are mounding this up and we're adding crabapple tree, flowering perennials, and we're just kind of making a foundation piece right here in the front lawn. A lot of this is pretty exciting. It's not like major change, but it makes a big difference. They're looking for low maintenance stuff. Up in the front here, we're actually keeping the mulch. They like the differentiation between mulch in the front, rock in the back. We're doing all the plants. They're going with their own plant design. Don't judge us. It might turn out great. It might turn out iffy, but that's not the way that we quite would do things. But that's, you just gotta make clients happy, so you do what you gotta do. All around the house here, we tore up the sod already because we are adding a rock bed with Chilton edging. This is our hardscape crew. Obviously, well, you've seen Drew in the Mason Gang videos. Bradley, he's your editor-in-chief forever and ever. Here's something important. This is foam. So when you weed whack near your house, it destroys the foam. A lot of these new houses, we actually come in and we're adding new rock beds because if you don't add the rock bed, the house gets ruined. Interesting design strategy. We're gonna be ramping all the way around the house. Oh my gosh, you know how wet that is. We'll be wrapping all the way around the house with Chilton edging. We'll be adding some plants sporadically throughout. Let's work our way to the right side here. This is where we're kind of adding a little unique aesthetics to the property. We're looking for a retaining wall in here. We're kind of running into a unique aesthetics thing because ideally you'd love to run a wall off of the front corner, because when you think about it, if you have neighbors or you have friends or anyone hanging out in the yard, it's nice to be able to see that nice wall that you paid for. Because gray trap walls, they're not cheap. The rocks are super expensive. But in this scenario, they still want the wall, so we're gonna have to take it back, two-tier it, and we're gonna wrap around with edging and landscaping. Very last thing. Oh boy, this is quite the tour. This was all just dense buckthorn. We're regrading this whole thing. This is essentially just a nice little cauldron for all the water to sit in. It's not great, especially with their mosquito problem back here. Definitely doesn't help. As you can see, yeah, you don't want puddles in your yard. We'll be regrading this, getting it the heck out of here, resodding, making it beautiful, and that's the end of the tour. Let's get to work.
Drew is taking down a couple more trees over there, taking down that big dead elm right there, and then we're going to start grading this. That's how I get rid of a tree. Woo! Timber! So we got all the dead trees out, will allow us to start grading and stump grinding all of this. Get it cleared out for some new grass. Update time. Got most of the stumps out. Drew's on the ditch witch right now. He's grading all of this. And I've been on the stump grinder, chopping up the area, making it loose for him so he can come through and just scoop it all up. It's going really smooth. It's all buckthorn stumps, so it's not too bad, but a little update. So we have all of the buckthorn and the trees we want trimmed done. The only issue we've run into so far, so their grade comes off the house and then here, so all the water just sits right in here. Big issue. So we're trying to figure out if they want to spend the money to grade all that and put new sod in and have it all run down the hill like it should, or if they just want to leave it and accept what it is. We'll keep you guys updated with that and along with our other progress, so we'll see you soon. We are back after the weekend. Got all the grading done over here. Drew and I will be starting the retaining wall, 2 tiers, so boom boom. We're hopefully going to get the top one done today, move to the bottom, and yeah, making some good progress on this project. A little update, we got our base dug in and filled in, so now Drew, he's putting the forks on right now. He's going to be grabbing the rest of the boulders and we're gonna start placing them in here. So it's gonna be 2 tiers high all the way across, and then our second wall is going in right here. So we'll show you a little time lapse of us dropping these in. On day one of the dual walls, the first one all dug out, got about 5 rocks laid. These rocks are a bit of a challenge, honestly. We thought they were going to be more square so we could stack them easier, but these smaller ones are all kind of like triangled and jagged. Drew, you got anything to say?
We'd have a little bit more square rocks, but they're pretty irregular.
Yeah, we got a lot of irregulars, as you can see.
Kind of limited to that size, and making our own rocks, it's not that much fun. So.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll get you guys updated tomorrow on the progress of it, but yeah, free tees out. All right, we're on day 2 of the Boulder walls. So we got about 5 laid yesterday. We're getting these ones in right now. Yeah, we're gonna hope to finish both today, so we'll see that progress along the way. All right, so we got the first tier done. We are starting to backfill right now. Drew over there is organizing the bigger boulders to the left for our second wall that we're doing. But we're gonna backfill this and then get started on the second tier, backfill that, and then we'll get started to digging out all that. So, getting there. We are getting there. All right, we finished the first wall. Here she is. So these are actually pretty challenging because all these rocks, they gotta fit in these cracks perfectly. There's a lot of times where we had to take a bunch of these out, put new ones in, just keep trying, but we finally got her, we stuck to it, and yeah. Now we gotta backfill this one, and then we'll start digging out this, and yeah. Let's go! Thank you guys for sticking through part 1 with us. Next week, you guys will be seeing us plant, lay rock, do all the chill edging, finish the wall, lay some sod, do a bunch of grading, and along with that, there are a few hiccups that came along. You guys will see all those fun hiccups, we call them. As always, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. We'll be getting back to all those. So yeah, we'll see you next week.